That's No Way to Get Along. That's Eric Clapton, brand new from the release Clapton. J.J. Cale teaming up with Eric on that one. On the Trail 103.3, KDTR, Florence, Missoula. We're locally owned and operated by the Montana Radio Company, are we not?
That is correct.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, thanks for the backup. Minute and a half after 9 o'clock, Friday, October 29th. It's time for Weekend Tips from the Trail, sponsored by Portico Real Estate, community-based, client-driven. Check them out at porticorealestate.com. Also, a big assist, and thank you to Colin Hickey and those at MissoulaEvents.net. I'm Robert Chase.
I'm Mike Smith.
And joined we are by Anthony Pagnano, the A-Train.
Good morning, Robert.
Welcome back,
Good
sir.
morning, Mike.
Good
And
morning.
Sonny the dog.
And Sonny the dog, too,
Sonny the
as
dog.
well.
Sonny the
there.
trail
All right.
dog.
Yeah.
He's all over my sweater. So here's what's going on this weekend.
Yes, Halloween
Grizz-
weekend.
Halloween weekend.
Yeah.
Grizz are out of town.
Sure.
Let's begin with the Montana Festival of the Book. 2 days, 3 nights of events highlighting the incredible richness, and there is a great richness to Montana's literary landscape. And this is going on for this, 11th year. Events
That's
take
right.
place all over town. For a complete list of events, go to www.humanitiesmontana.org.
I just want to jump in and say at 2:30, if you're a history buff, the guy who's behind the HBO series and best-selling New York Times book, The Pacific, Hugh Ambrose, going to be talking at 2:30 this afternoon.
Which is the son of Stephen Ambrose.
Stephen Ambrose,
right?
yeah, it's his son. He's going to be at the Holiday Inn in the ballroom there. That's one of the places for
And-
a festival of the
And
book.
that series, if I'm not mistaken, produced, directed by Clint Eastwood, right? Was he in on that?
I believe that's
think
correct.
so.
Yeah, but Hugh Ambrose, I mean,
Yeah.
just one of the many big authors, and so the Festival of the Book already huge this afternoon at 2:30 at the Holiday Inn Ballroom.
That'd be kind of cool. Go down there and rub shoulders with the literary group.
Got herself some readers.
I know, I like that. All right, Hair. Something we know little about, but the musical is being performed by the UM School of Theater and Dance tonight and tomorrow night.
Been very, very well received.
Yes, it is. I had a couple of friends that went to see that and commented on how cool it was.
Yeah.
And it brought back memories, because I remember that soundtrack back in the day.
Are you going
That
to bust
one?
into song or anything now?
Let the sun shine.
Sure.
Yeah, that hurt.
Let it on in.
Lit it on in also. So that's tickets $20, 7:30 again tonight and tomorrow night. Badlander 4th annual compound party at 9 p.m. Now this is tomorrow. Crazy night of music that includes wartime blues, covering the Flaming Lips album Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
I would think so.
I wonder if they're regretting that, putting that out there, but we'll see how they pull it off.
You know, I talked to-
Talented band, great local band,
Right.
but pulling off that one. That's
I
gonna
talked
be-
to Martin McCain, the drummer, and he said, we're getting there. This was about a week ago. So, we'll see.
Also, the reunion of the Fireballs of Freedom. They'll be there at the compound party. And the New Hijackers doing a rock cover set of The Sound of Music.
Now that's a first.
How do you do Edelweiss?
I've heard a lot of people take on a lot of different things and
Yeah.
cover them and put it in their own, way. But that one that's a curious one.
They said they had 2 reasons for doing that. One is they didn't want to destroy an album that they liked,
Right?
and 2, they needed to do something that they knew. So that was the one that they came up with.
Going on
17, yes. That'll be at all 3 bars, Palace, Badlander, and Central. They'll be decked out for the Halloween. Disco Bloodbath in the basement of Pipestone Mountaineering.
Nice.
9 p.m. Okay. Base Face, Dark Dreams, crews will come together to bring you a Halloween experience like the town has never seen. That's how they build this.
All right.
And I believe they will live up to it.
Well, anything having to do with disco should end in a bloodbath. Let me just throw that out there. But that's just me.
Steve Dahl. Revisited. All right.
Do you guys remember back in the day when you'd trick or treat and you had to go from dark house to weird house to a house that maybe had some candy and get chased by the big kids and run around and be scared and stuff? That doesn't exist anymore. 4 o'clock on Sunday at Southgate Mall. It's the Boo Bash. And all you have to do is show up and go from store to store, trick-or-treating.
Oh, I like that idea.
So it's a little different, you know.
One-stop shop.
And
for
it's
your
kind of
Halloween.
sad, but a safe place for kids to do Halloween, unlike the Halloween of my past.
Yeah.
When we put our life on the line.
We put our life on the line to get that bite-sized Snickers.
All right, so you and your Uncle Frank, maybe
We're-
are you going to be greeting the ghosts and
I
goblins as
tried.
they come to the door?
No, we're going to sit in the dark. Trust me, Uncle Frank is he's kind of a curmudgeon when it comes to
Stay off
that.
the lawn, stay off the porch. He's that guy.
Stop it! Get off the... Yes,
All right.
it's all right.
Well, happy Halloween otherwise. And have a
Yes.
great weekend. Mike Smith and myself back Monday morning at 6 for the morning trail. Until then, no fear, no envy, no meanness.